we're back here on Guillotines and Guitars, and we are on Guillotines. I forgot where I was at for a minute.
We are at the studio.
We're on Guillotines. We had a great break. Thank you, our sponsors. Thank you, everybody. And we're talking about the Zodiac Killer.
And that is something that is Will.
Scott's he's got some type of vendetta against me tonight, so he's acting out like a youngin'. He's called me a stupid head.
Did you sneak past?
No, I didn't.
You know what?
He calls you a poopy head.
I'm a whoop Chuck's ass tonight. I'm gonna go to your plantation and beat the hell out of him. All right, let's get on track here. Guillotines, Zodiac, and we got to take some shots before we begin. What kind of shots we got tonight, Trey?
Let me tell you what kind of...
See, it's hard.
You got me mixed up now. So I gave you the opportunity to choose. Earlier, you chose the right hand.
Yeah.
I'm left-handed, so now we're going to do the left hand. And tonight's shots, these are brought to you by Carol Gainey. A little drum roll there. That was nice. Carol Gainey. This is called the Porn Star.
Oh!
Remember that?
Porn star dancing. Ow! That's not Chad Kroger.
It sounds just like him.
Yeah.
Will I feel like a porn star after drinking it? Will I look that? More importantly, will I look like one?
Probably like Ron
You'll be
Jeremy.
Googling them.
Look at this guy. He's got high hopes.
I do.
Have we had
I have
these
half.
yet?
Thank you. Have we had these?
I don't remember if this was the one that tasted like feet, though.
Oh,
You remember that?
What a horrible name to name it if it does taste like feet. Barnyard dancing.
That was good. All right. So lately we've really been into the last several episodes, except for one or two here and there. But we've done the Twisteds. They're called, what are they? Twisted.
Well,
They're
Scott
just called
loves
twisted shots.
just saying twisted.
Well, that's 'cause it's buddy.
Chris, you should reach out to them for sponsorship. Have you reached out to those folks?
Not
No.
necessarily sponsorship, just endorsement would be nice.
Oh, yeah.
An endorsement would be nice.
It'd be good.
Scott, I'm sorry. It's like I just took money out of his hand.
But he was delicate on
about-
peeling that thing back. You say all that, the motions and
But he still missed a whole bunch. I can see it from here.
he did.
You're gonna cut your lip there, Scott.
You better rotate that 180. You better rotate that 180 degrees.
How about that?
That's good.
Careful.
That's good. You can add it to your fleece. I bet that thing's magnetized. I bet if I stick a magnet to your fleece, it'll stick to it.
Magnetized.
That thing is awful. It's like you're wearing burlap.
Okay.
All right, here
All
we go.
right. Cheers to our guillotines topic.
Guillotines, baby. Here we go. Cheers, boys.
That son of a gun had some booze in it, buddy.
You know what? That is defeat. I don't like that too much. Yeah, I don't like that.
That is tough.
That's toe jam.
Yeah.
That's okay because, as you guys know, because we've already opened it up, we have some Fireball that we can jump into later.
Let me tell you, we have fireballs, plural. We have days and days of
Balls
fireball.
for days, you got it.
We got balls for days, hot balls. Look at this right here. Trey's about to put up.
Now, we are in no way sponsored or endorsed right now, as of today, by this company, but
Okay, Garth.
we will gladly put that up there for just a second. That's what we're tapping into that keg today.
Yeah, we beat it down pretty good right now. We about got the handle.
It almost looks dented or something.
We might need another couch.
It's a little creased up from a little accident that happened earlier.
That wasn't my fault.
No,
shape,
somebody
and
else. Somebody else put this heavy keg on top of an empty cardboard box on top of a fireplace.
I was Jenga. Jenga. But man,
Yeah, we'll get
that's
into
the
that.
cool. Old Carol got us for us for Christmas, and we appreciate him.
Carol did very well for everybody for Christmas.
Yeah, he
we
bought
didn't.
Domino's. I felt bad for eating before I came here because
You had never felt bad for eating.
I always thought you felt bad afterwards.
that's right. Give yourself a womp womp womp.
I hit the wrong button.
Actually, I felt bad for you eating.
What triple chin?
Anyway, as I was going
Hey,
to say,
you gotta use a boomerang to put your belt on, don't you?
Anyway, so we're celebrating Christmas here today, but like we said earlier, it's actually New Year's where you are.
Where
But-
it begins.
so, Happy New Year's
That's
to
not
you.
the New Year's
Happy
song.
No,
New
that's not a
Year's.
New Year's song.
What the hell is the New Year's song that everybody sings at New Year
All Lang
times?
Syne.
Who?
All Lang Syne.
I don't know what the hell that is.
Exactly. So my point is, for our January 1st show here, we want to thank Carol for his generosity.
Yes, we do.
For
He'll be
his
in Canada by
generosity,
then.
he did great for us. He got us lots of gifts. We won't go into them all, but he did some really nice things. He was a good elf.
He was. Oh, Carol Elf. Carol Elf.
Don't look at me like that.
Man, you didn't. Man, you the man. You the man. All right, guillotines. We talking about the Zodiac. We're going all the way back to 1968. So if you was in San Francisco around that time, you was terrified because there's a guy just going around killing random people. And
Eating rice-a-roni and fear.
yeah. So that's the San Francisco treat. He made the San Francisco treat. He made it live action.
Yep.
But yeah, so I did some research.
Bullshit.
I did. Me and my Google partner over here. I had the same. You had the same stuff pulled up, by the way.
Did I?
So I'm not. You know what? I'm gonna delete that.
No, leave yours up.
No!
Listen, because I haven't even looked at my screen. All I did was I did a quick
I gotta
search.
pull it back
Apparently,
up.
Chris has looked at your screen.
Now he's got to pull it back up. I hope you pull up the wrong. Make sure it's
Hey, Siri.
it's spelled Albert Einstein.
Oh. AC.
Anyway, I pulled my screen up, but I didn't even look
no.
at anything because I don't know a whole lot about the Zodiac Killer.
Are we going down our Einstein tunnel hole?
What the hell did you just say? Hold on. I got questions.
The Einstein.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Don't you let him get away with it.
Albert Einstein.
Please let this be the thumbnail. for the
I
show.
think we need to delve into that.
Dale? Did you have a seizure before we started the show? Is the left side of your face okay?
we do need to delve. Delve is go down deep. So let's go deep in that.
Oh, we deep right here, bro. Trust
I
me.
know. So
We getting delved in.
I know. I know. That's what we're doing. So
Oh
ahead.
my god.
So Albert Epstein is that who was the Zodiac Killer?
You are serious right now.
Yes.
I am serious.
Well, that was.
I
Yeah.
thought it was
Asking you about
Churchill.
the
No.
debate.
What,
Oh, it was Churchill.
Winston Churchill.
They thought
was
Churchill was acting like Einstein.
yeah.
Scooby Doo and the gang show up and they pull his mask off. and
No,
it was old man Jenkins.
no, Einstein, not Einstein.
Oh my god. I got
Einstein.
tears.
But yeah,
eyes.
Winston Churchill. A lot of people think that he was involved in that.
Big debate on that.
Yeah.
What do you think, Chris?
I can't get past him calling Albert East. What the hell he say?
Einstein?
A lot of people don't know that his name wasn't Albert Einstein. It's Einstein.
Please elaborate, because I'm not taking that information.
Historical documents show that his name was
Well,
I've
historical document says guillotines is guillotines, and it's guillotines.
What?
Yeah. You don't want to, don't.
Well, we've already said you always say it wrong, but guillotines is spelled different than guillotines.
Moving on. In 1968, the Zodiac.
Hold on, yo, are we gonna leave out?
Churchill.
Yeah, Churchill and
Well, we'll get to that in a
And
minute. Let's figure out when we started.
I'd say I got an idea. Why don't we do it this way? For people like myself that don't know a whole lot, for the listeners and the viewers, let's start from the beginning. Who the hell is the Zodiac Killer? Not who is the person, but what is the Zodiac Killer?
So he was portraying to enslave souls, and that's why he would write these mystic, cryptic codes and stuff like that, and it was supposed to enslave his victims' souls forever.
Where would he write them?
Was he taunting the police?
Well, he would write them on the side of cars.
Before he killed somebody or after?
After.
Okay, so he would kill somebody just like after every single person, or would he do it like with a? Would he do a bunch of murders and then start throwing clues around?
He actually called in to police at one time. I'm gonna have to get to that. I'm gonna have to find it. But he actually called him like, "Hey, I'm the Zodiac Killer, and I did this and that." And he would call out a body where a body is, or what he just did. Hey, I just killed, blah blah blah. I'm the Zodiac Killer.
I think he actually sent in a blood sample from like somebody he killed, like
Yeah.
saying
He did all kind of crazy stuff.
Like I killed.
But
this
he
person.
terrorized for a whole year and a half San Francisco. I mean, people.
Well, if you think about it, it's not a year and a half. It's up until now because he has never been.
Nobody has ever.
knows
I mean,
who he
there's been speculations of who he was, and
So, do you think anybody they accused of being the Zodiac Killer? Do you think they are the actual killer?
nah.
No, probably not.
They got serial killers. Some like to
But I think most
like he did. He don't want the police to find out who he actually is. They they want to portray something and lead on. They never want.
I think they do want to know who they are. I think they want that notoriety.
So you think at some point in time he said, "Damn it, I'm a call in. I am Scott Barfield. I am the toe robber. I've been stealing toes since 20.
No, that's not that. But
out of graves.
I think
I got a whole necklace of toes.
I think at some point he wants to be known.
Toe robber. That was stupid. Wish I'd have thought of something
That's all right.
brilliant than that.
He takes them away in a tow truck. We got it.
I like lips.
He likes
But no, I don't think at any point in time that he wanted to give himself up.
What?
Well, I had.
That's your opinion.
I think it's his fantasy to keep the scariness going.
Okay, so why hadn't he killed any more people since?
He disappeared.
Maybe he
had hip surgery.
Early 60s.
He caught diabetes. It could be a many of things.
He got in a car wreck.
Yeah, he got a car wreck.
So
He got fat.
What did he claim? Like 30.
He was working in Chernobyl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he claimed like 37
37
people, I think.
What was that confirmed? 5 or
37. Yep.
5
I
confirmed.
think authorities,
5 confirmed, 2
5.
in
injured.
San Francisco.
The thing that I thought was the most interesting of all this, as somebody who knew about it but doesn't know any details on the Zodiac Killer, when I looked it up, this part surprised the hell out of me because it says that the span of the confirmed crimes, not the alleged ones, the confirmed ones was only a span of 2 years, 1968 to 1969. I totally thought that this was like Like
going home for. Kimberly said the
what's
same
the
thing.
one in what's the one in England? Like, all of a sudden, I can't think of
Jack
the Ripper. Yeah, I just assumed that these serial killers were people that did this for years and years and years.
And even Jack the Ripper, I think, was like what 2
Well,
or 3
the
girls?
Unabomber went for years and years and years.
The what?
Because I got confused. The Unabomber.
Okay. Why are you pointing at me when you talk about the Unabomber?
Well, when
Do
you
you
said
know
it went
something
on
we
for
don't
decades.
know?
I mean, he murdered people for decades, and nobody couldn't find out what was going on.
Do you know how many people the Unabomber killed?
That's what I was gonna say. I don't.
You ain't connected it.
Well, no, but he didn't.
No, but how many people?
He stopped. He stopped for like 5 years.
He stopped with the bombs,
how many people did he kill?
Oh, it was. I have to look. I don't know. A lot.
It was
0.
He didn't kill nobody.
no.
He just injured them really bad.
I don't know, but he was trying to.
He needs a better type of bomb.
You-
But I thought that's what you was getting mixed up with because I did.
No, I wasn't getting mixed up with anybody. I'm saying that with all these guys, because when you think of a serial killer, to me, in my mind, I just immediately think something that's just going on forever and ever and ever and ever, or even in just a handful of years. But to see that this only went, the confirmed ones was only from, we're only from 1968 to 69. I thought I was surprised by that.
Crazy. But he was very brutal when he did it. You know, like
But he didn't kill anybody.
He cruised up on this couple on a nice little knoll, woman and man. He got him he got the man to tie the woman up. Then he tied the man up. He faced him down and he started talking to him like everything was going to be all right. He kept telling him, "I'm going to take your wallet. We're going to be all right." Then all of a sudden, he just started stabbing the dude in the back. And he's like, "Ah!" Look, horror. And, she's watching the whole thing. I mean, how horrible would that be? Knowing you're next. And then he began to stab her. And she's like, "Ah!" In horror. But she ended up living. She ended up crawling to the road, getting some help, blah, blah, blah. He died. But she said that he had confessing to them the whole time, like, "I've killed people, blah, blah." And he had a mask on, very mysterious, She said he never got excited. They actually thought everything was going to be all right. He just wanted money. And there you go. That was your Zodiac Killer. That was how weird he was, but he was very brutal.
But so she lived, right?
What the hell? What are you doing? What was that? Are you making faces at me?
I had to sneeze.
Oh, because you was like,
but
what the hell wrong with you?
so she lived through Zodiac Killer's rampage.
Attack, yeah. He thought he left them both for dead.
And so, what was her description of him? I mean,
mysterious, had a mask on, very calm, very, and then started explaining what he did and just started stabbing for the.
So he had a mask on, but
Did she describe the mask?
Black, just a black mask.
Okay, so let's rewind a little bit until. So did she pick him up on the road?
Nobody picked anybody up. What are you talking about? There was two couples just having a picnic.
Parked.
And so he come up in the park.
Come up, just walk. She said she saw him in a distance, like they was in a secluded place, like nobody should have been there. She saw the guy, didn't pay no attention, just whatever.
So it was.
He kept getting closer,
get
closer.
It was her and some guy. And
Yeah.
They were trying
It was trying to mate on the beach.
to. Okay.
Is that where you're trying to get at? Is that what you want to hear?
What?
So did he come up on
No,
them
but
naked?
so anyway, so
Did you want to know if their pheromones was high?
do you?
Shoot the breeze! That's what he was trying to do. But he just casually walked up on him and pulled a
Knife.
I forgot how the story. I don't know if she says she saw a gun or a knife. But anyway, he pulled out something and made him, lay face down. He made him tie her up, and he tied him up, and then he started talking to him very casually. And then out of nowhere, just started stabbing, like violently.
Did it say how many times he stabbed her?
If it did, I didn't see it. But the story goes, she crawled up to the road and found some help. And
So she was still alive, but the guy was dead.
Dead. D-E-D. Dead.
D-E-D, yep.
That is the worst kind of dead right there.
Yeah.
But so she lived, he died.
We done established that.
No, I'm trying to establish.
He's trying to investigate. He's investigating.
So he stabbed both of them.
Yep.
He
Violently.
stabbed the girl. She lived. She was still alive. The guy was dead. Right.
Might have been the girl.
You
that
know one
died.
thing I hadn't figured out?
What?
He said she crawled up to the road, but she was tied up. How'd she crawl up to the road tied up?
Like a worm.
I guess.
Pretty sure the girl lived. Might have been vice versa. Don't
But
quote me
how-
on. Don't quote.
But how did
I just read this whole paragraph and it don't say whether he or she.
But how
It was like
But I'm
inchworm. She was like,
How did she crawl
I was
up
thinking
to the
like
road?
the breakdance worm. Like
Were they tied
in front of
together?
both
Did
of
she
them.
have to drag him up to the road when she crawled?
7 died, multiple injuries.
But she crawled to the road.
Okay,
she was tied up.
here it is.
You-
Brian
you-
Hartwell.
you
he
know,
was
we're ultimately talking about somebody
Listen,
who
here's the
died.
story.
We're making fun of him.
No, I'm really
So
not.
I had it
wrong.
back. I had it backwards. I really did.
Oh,
Here, I
he
just
lived.
found it. So Bryant Hartwell, he was 20,
Actually, we're making fun of Chris because
Well, yeah.
and Cecilia
So I
Shepard,
apologize
22,
if people think we
was
making fun
stabbed
of
on September 27, 1969, at Lake Berryessa,
That was close.
Napa Valley,
uh,
Napa County.
Chris,
Hartwell, which was the guy,
Chris,
survived. I'm sorry, I had that mixed up. So the guy survived.
All this we already know.
Well, what the hell? What are you?
So-
what you challenging
We're
me
wondering
for?
what you're talking about.
So if he tied him up, how was he able to crawl for help? I mean, I'm just wondering if it said that. I mean, did he stab him and cut the rope, or were they tied together, or were
Hell, Carolyn ain't got it in here, brother. I don't know. Watch the movie. That's all I got to say.
Scott?
But I
how'd he
will
do it,
correct
Scott?
myself. I was wrong. The guy survived, and the girl died. He crawled for help.
Okay, all right.
But-
Which is what I thought. I was like, I thought something was wrong with your story. I was like,
There's
and I was
just
like,
he thought
maybe
something was
Chris
wrong with his
was
story.
just wrong. Yeah, I was saying, I was like, it's Chris, so
Scott.
obviously it's wrong.
he did a lot of shooting too. He liked to shoot his victims too. He just
Did he?
randomly there was one part where I think he faked a car malfunction on the side of the road, and
Just to get
he was
whoever
hiding in the
stopped.
woods where they were pulling behind him, like, "Hey, you all right?" But nobody was there, and he would come up and put a cap in him.
That would really suck.
Does
But-
it say if he held his
but
gun
just-
sideways or not?
That's the dude's MO. He didn't care who he killed. It wasn't targeted. It was just
It's just random.
after
I'm like
I
Carol,
eat my
I'm
eggs
like
today, I'm
Carol.
gonna go out and kill somebody.
I'm not Carol. Did you put the gun this way, or did he have it that way?
The bullet's still coming out the same way, man. You gonna
No,
be dead.
no, they don't. They come out different. If you put it this way, you can aim them sideways up.
Yeah, would he shoot that bullet and round it like what
Yeah.
was that movie? Where,
Angelina
Buster Scruggs?
Jolie.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
who
yeah,
in here was born in
You
'68?
I want
Scott, put your hand down. I'm talking to you.
I wouldn't either.
What was that
That
movie?
was before my time.
I can't remember what that movie was. You know what
But
we're
just
talking
imagine. I mean,
Anyway,
really.
okay, so-
You
so
hear
we're-
about all this bad stuff going in Napa Valley. A whole year of it. They haven't caught this guy. He's doing terrible stuff. I bet all the residents are sleeping in fear. You know what I'm saying?
I think he got in a car wreck or had a heart attack or something just to quit. You don't just start and quit. I mean,
or he tried to do something to the wrong person that got him back.
well, yeah, and
Oh,
they got
yeah.
him. And that's
You know,
all about
and if
He
or
effed
if-
around and find out.
yeah,
Huh.
and out there, I mean, I know it wasn't like the murder capital of the world or anything, but out there, if something like that happens, they find a dead guy that's got no ID, that they've got no way of, and he probably doesn't look like the sketch that was drawn of him, or the two of them could have killed each other, and now there's two guys that they found dead and they can't ID or they can't put together, so he could be just a John Doe that was, buried as a John Doe. And,
They had a guy, but they ended up clearing him, but it took a minute. But they was really sure it was a guy. He was living in the camper out in the desert somewhere, and but he ended up getting cleared. But they never found this guy. They have allegations. They have all kind of allegations, but they have no hard evidence on who it is.
I think he
So the guy, he either died or still living.
I think he died somehow. I mean, that's just like
It
Hartsville.
could be, yeah. Do you know?
nope.
Hey, I'm gonna say this: if you're the Zodiac Killer and you're listening out there to my podcast, our podcast, we want you on the show. Well, I will pick you up. Carol will come out there and pick you up.
Carol won't pick you up. Chris is doing a solo show.
I was about to say we'll all call in.
Yeah, we're gonna call in. Chris is gonna sit
Let's
across
see,
the
what
table.
was that?
from me.
78?
Yeah, the guy
Oh,
might-
I can whoop his ass.
The guy might be might be in his 90s now, but I'm not going to be here.
I actually have a trivia question.
Okay.
Do you know how many? And it's estimated, and because they don't know.
Then how am I going to know? Why are you asking?
Yeah, I'm gonna get it
because
estimated.
I want to hear an answer from you and
right.
Chris and Carol.
All right.
How many people do you think have been buried in the Nevada desert?
All of them.
Oh, my
Nevada, California.
Perfect answer. Trey got it. I mean, hell,
Yeah, all of
Hey,
them.
that's a good. I mean, I imagine there's a lot of bodies out there.
I'd say over 1,000.
Do you know how many the FBI estimates? And because they don't know, but how many bodies they estimate have been buried out there in that desert?
I'm very interested to hear
Over
from you,
1,000.
Scott.
All of them, too.
Yeah,
He's got the perfect.
That's
I mean,
Trey's
he hit the damn
No,
nail
but I
right
mean-
on the head.
that's a fun, fascinating fact. You know,
Fun, fascinating
How many
fact.
people
It's-
are buried under the giant stadium?
All of them.
but
Is Gotti under there?
But do you not think about it and like?
So what's the
Wonder-
estimated?
Well,
No.
yeah, I mean, that definitely crosses my mind occasionally. I don't usually think about the who. I don't catch
many
myself
people
driving down the
buried
road,
in the desert?
or I'm fishing or something. I go, I wonder how many people are buried in the Nevada desert.
No, I do, but I
Do
mean,
you? Well, you probably do, but no, I don't know. I don't think about it
God,
like
are
that.
you the Zodiac?
But especially with Nevada, though, with all the kind of stuff that would go on in Las Vegas, and people have to disappear for not paying debts and that sort of thing. So
ripping
What-
off the
that's what I'm
casino?
talking
that's the story. So yeah,
yes, that's what I'm talking about. It could be in the thousands, you know.
it could
I
be.
guarantee it is.
You ever heard of Pine Ridge?
I would actually guess that probably John Gotti, who they hadn't found.
He's in the Hoover Dam or under the giant stadium, guaranteed.
You think? Well, maybe. I think he might be in
I think he was a witness protection plan.
a. You
Plan,
think so?
is it plan A or plan
No,
B?
I think.
Or is it the value plan C?
Yeah, I think. I always thought he was witness protection because I think that I don't think. My theory is that he was a value to the right people to stay alive, just like he was a value to the right people to be dead. And so I think that the people that wanted to value his life and what he could give them gave him witness protection and moved him to a completely different life and got information from him. That's my theory.
Information.
So I don't think he's buried in those places. I think he's probably at this point just buried in a family cemetery somewhere in a new name. And
What's the other
Little
guy?
he could be in your own
But
town.
It's fun to think about because I mean he actually could still be alive.
It's like
And you don't know.
DB Cooper, same kind of thing.
What happened to that guy?
D.B. Cooper, I love that story.
Yes,
I
I
read
do
that
too.
story. I'm like,
That guy's
oh my God.
For
Yeah.
one, he was a badass for doing what he did. He just had big balls.
For jumping out of the
jumped
plane?
out the back of the helicopter.
was a plane.
A plane.
Yeah.
And parachuted out.
Millions of dollars on him.
It's, there's
And fishnets.
yeah. This type of stuff it intrigues
It gets
me.
you going, don't it?
Yeah. I love this type of stuff.
I challenge you to find a Zodiac Killer.
He's with Amelia Earhart.
Where is he, Scott?
There's another one back
I
at that
don't
time.
know.
It disappeared.
How does a man that does all this stuff get all this publicity and just stays silent?
For a short period of time, too.
Yeah. He's dead.
Well,
I
and
guarantee he's dead.
Well, yeah,
There ain't
probably
no
this
way
point.
you
yeah.
can. He had a
and I don't think he does all that.
he had a stroke or something.
But I don't know. I mean, it depends on, because nobody knows how old he was when this was happening in
He
68.
could have been 16.
I was going to say, he could have been 14, 15, 16 years old. And so there's an absolutely great chance he could still be alive.
I think it was Joel Osteen.
Oh my God. We do. We do not think it was Joel Osteen.
No, you
That
got
son
your
of a gun had some
opinions.
booze in it, buddy.
You got your opinions. I got mine.
You talk about the
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, last call for
Joel ain't old
alcohol.
enough for that.
Trey's coming with his fancy shirt on. Look like that shirt's feet. Is that Feli's?
You just jealous.
No, that's Newport. I mean Newport. You smoked to get that shirt.
Oh my goodness.
Same as I did the Winston's to get the jacket.
Cheers, boys. Oh God, I love me. Oh, now mercy!
yep, still hot.
That shit
Wow.
was nice.
Wow, we
That son of a gun had some booze in it,
John,
buddy.
you have no idea.
No,
man.
John knows. John knows.
What, the
how much-
Zodiac?
No, John. Well, he might know that,
He might.
Never know,
but
man.
he knows how much.
I'm telling you,
Booze is in
if my theory
our
is
shot.
if my theory is right, just like, oh wait, totally different people. I didn't say that I thought that the Zodiac Killer was in a witness protection program. I don't think that they were looking to. I don't think he had. I can't imagine him having information that the government would be like, we need to keep you around and keep you safe.
Well, no, I don't believe that either.
But at the same time, in a similar thought process, he could very well still be alive. He could be in his 70s, right?
But, yeah,
So
I
he
would
could
think so.
damn sure still be alive. He could damn sure still be healthy enough to do
I'ma
bad things. He
compare-
could still be doing bad things,
I'm
and
gonna
not doing, but not leaving his trail behind. Not
I'm
leaving
gonna
his clues.
compare him to Whitey Bulger.
Okay.
You know, they end up finding him.
Okay.
Well,
But he was like a notorious gang, like a very feared person, and to have that amount of power and to stay quiet for all them years.
Yeah, but Whitey Bulger was he was in the mob, and he
didn't go in no witness protection.
well no, but he wanted to strike fear in people,
That's right,
and which is what he did,
and that's what the Zodiac. That's why I compare him.
and he killed people to send a message to people.
That's
saying,
why I believe the Zodiac
you
is
don't
still
mess
alive.
with me. The Zodiac Killer to me doesn't do that.
I think it's an impulse.
Well, I
It
don't.
was just whatever he
It-
wanted to do. But
I think.
I just want to take some
I
pictures.
think from some of the first messages that the Zodiac Killer that was encrypted that the FBI encoded was like, you know, I love killing people, and I like killing humans more than I do animals. I mean, and he said stuff like this.
Did he say that?
Yeah. And
Did he say, I like a rabbit's back?
No, Chris. Chris, let him tell a story.
no, but he said that, and then it was like, you won't find me. You will find me, but only if you encrypt my messages. I mean, it was.
That was real deep. How do you feel about that?
He lied to him.
Do you feel that was
lied.
legit? Did you get into that?
I don't know, but I mean, it's just like.
Do you want him to have your back strap? Eat it with some
That means
fava beans.
everything's over with.
Oh boy! Well, Scott ain't gonna tell us where the Zodiac Killer is, I guess, but he's gonna leave us
I don't
hanging.
know.
I believe
wish
you
I did
do.
know.
Well, you were just talking like really deep, and
He was serious. I got it.
Oh yeah.
You know where
Oh, he
he'd be
knows
if-
where he is.
If he tried to get in Scott's neighborhood.
Is that where you get your fava beans from?
Oh, Chuck, take care of him.
Come on in, Zodiac.
You on the list?
He's at your path.
Oh man, that was a fun show. So we're wrapping this up. This is episode 12 of season 2.
12 episodes.
And
into
happy
season
New Year's
2.
to everybody. I hope everybody
Happy
have
New
a
Year.
Trey, what you got for him, baby? Tell them Happy New Year's.
Oh, I had to put my glasses on. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy 2024.
Woo! Shoot the breeze! Tell him, Trey.
Shoot the breeze.
All right. We're going to go ahead and cut on out here. This is Guillotines and Guitars, and we're out.